Letty says she will launch her speakeasy this evening using Pedo Kenny's vodka. She and Greg discuss something that was raised yesterday, a presidential election, and she asks him what could be improved in shitty. Brian breaks the wheelchair while taking John to show him where he hid a missing knife.
Oh, shit.
Oh, poor John. That was an That was an accident.
Stephanie, you have killed me.
Not yet.
Stephanie.
Stop trying to take my pants off, John.
And discovers that Jimmy found the knife while looting and says the two worst people to have a knife had a knife. Vance tries to pop balloons that Jimmy also found on his morning rounds with his new rifle and discovers it's very unreliable. Letty asks him to join her and Ty to take care of tasks for the townspeople to get the votes they need for her to win the election. They expect that John will swing the election by being rowdy. They expect that Jimmy and Tay will help John, but when Jimmy hears about it, he reminds her they're all on one team. Xavier tells the townspeople he is running for office. Also, he has access to console commands. John offers to help him run in exchange for being made his second in command. Jimmy discovers his pipe tobacco was in John's bed and spilt on the ground when someone trashed it. He shouts so loud it can be heard in town.
Fucking nigger took my shit out of my fucking tent. Oh, yeah, where the fuck is my... God damn it! You fucking faggots! I think John's being a fucking retard again.
And then says, fucking shithead teammates. Naturally, he assumes John was the cause, and Soda Man comes by to calm him down. Jimmy confronts, quote, the fucking Pawa Din. John says he didn't take it. Fatty threatens Jimmy for disrespecting his rule. Tay returns when the fish are announcing their candidacy and shakes hands with Jimmy. John's speech is confrontational.
Because Xavier is the best person to work with me at this competition.
Ty wins the nomination in a narrative poll.
I'm pro-abortion, so any of the NPC get each other pregnant.
When the team argue their political strategy, John says he wants Xavier to win, so Xavier will give them the Exodia card they need. Tay wonders why John would trust Xavier now after skewering her for trusting him before.
Because I am getting something for the team, while she is trading shit that we need to beat the game to other people. I have only made good decisions
when it's John
for the team. While she has fucked us. While she has fucked us left and right.
Letty and John agree they don't want to cooperate with any of Tay's plans because she stole the crystal out of self-interest. Tay says she gave it to Xavier because she thought it would help them. John gets heated, and Vance leans into John's ear and tells him, walk away. To prove her point about not intending to be self-interested to her teammates, Tay burns the furry costume and announces she is breaking up with Xavier. Letty gives everyone separate tasks to complete to earn the votes of the townsfolk. During the questing, Jimmy hides from a rain shower in the shop with Deputy Brian while collecting materials for Creature. Brian warns him that the team must wrangle John today because he will be their downfall. John asks Xavier to let him hold on to the artifacts after the election. Letty asks why John came around on Xavier, and John says he's playing him, and also that when you get two autistic people in a womb, they butt heads a whittle bit. Cage the Daywalker charges the fish with finding his lost possessions. Ty turns one up, and Jimmy enthusiastically takes custody of it. Jimmy and Letty get conflicting quests. Both of them attempt a quest with Creature at the same time, but Jimmy completes his first. As a result, Jimmy secures an alliance with Creature, who tells him she can speak now, but only to Jimmy.
Since you completed my quest for my items instead of Letty, you have tamed me. I can talk to only you.
This makes me very happy. The only thing I'm looking for is an application to 50 blessings.
shit about nothing, man.
Shit, the deputy would know.
Probably. I'm just retarded.
Me too.
In exchange for his vote, Dunye asks Letty to start a fight with Jimmy about season 2.
You're not
So
finding
Jimmy,
it.
why did you lose season 2?
Huh?
I'm asking Jimmy why he lost.
Yeah, why did you lose season 2, Jimmy?
For reasons I probably shouldn't say in front of a live camera. Because people didn't clean up their tracks. And that's why I came back so angry.
Are you saying it was rigged? But why did you let your emotions get the best of you?
Did you not launch the damn thing?
What?
Hey, here's a real question. Why'd they let a loved one of mine get name doxed? Why were some people not very quiet about their feelings? Makes you think.
PBFP
But I don't...
on the skate out of there and name a rubber back.
Listen, Pisswitch, we really shouldn't be fucking talking about this right now.
Why?
PBFP, NEBFP.
Because you could have won, but you got angry.
Haley, you're a woman. Please tell our Pisswitch to never bring up that topic again.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Button. I'm Mr. Button. Yeah. Oh, shit. God damn.
So why'd you lose? Let's get back to our conversation.
NDA reasons that could actually really fuck up everything we're doing here. So we're not going to talk about it.
Is it over? Well, isn't it because...
Do you like taxing? We're not going to talk about it no more.
Isn't it because you lost your cool?
No, actually...
You freaked out?
No, I didn't freak out. I'd say I was pretty calm.
Didn't you get kicked off for throwing a mallet at that girl?
At a wall.
But isn't that why you got kicked off? Because you lost your cool?
Yeah, because people thought I was part of a certain something that I'm not.
What do you mean?
You're gonna keep your mouth shut because you don't want this shit to like just all go to fucking dust to you, right? Right.
Why would it go to dust? Is that a threat?
Want to use your legal name?
You can use it. I don't care. My name's Nina.
Then fuck off.
I do not understand.
Seriously, like for once, just go.
No, why don't you tell me why you lost?
What, you're supposed to be voting together as a team, or are you guys gonna start running individually?
Well, we have time.
Yes.
Do you know what was set up that day? Do you know about private messages? I don't think you do. Now kindly leave me alone, please.
Well, you got kicked off because you threw a thing at her. Because you got too angry and then you got violent.
They're wretched.
Isn't that why?
Do you think you would have lasted a week in season 2?
Yes.
No. We have cameras around us.
So, how would I not last in season 2?
What's that fire?
Nina. Nina. I am Nina.
You wouldn't have lasted in season 1 if you went through what I went through.
I did.
Because you would have lost your cool and you would have started beating everyone up.
Season 1's a fucking cakewalk, retard. You ever had a season based around the same programs you went to? No, you didn't.
Well, you don't know what I was going through at the same time.
Oh, I know everything that you've been going through because I got DMs, but I politely deleted them.
Okay, well...
I'm not going to elaborate in front of cameras.
I don't think you would be able to. I think you would lose your cool and let your emotions get the best of you. And I didn't do that. And that's why I'm here right now.
I know.
Jimmy, speak without being bothered.
I am speaking without being bothered. It's cats and pearls before swine at this point. Up, you're off the
have
show.
blown up then.
I
was
didn't.
able to follow orders like that.
Because you would say that you wanted to leave, and then they'd go, no, no, no.
Oh, well, how would you know that? No, I actually didn't do that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
When did I do that then?
Quite a few times, actually.
When? Can you name a time that I did that?
I'm not that autistic. I don't keep track of each individual day. You wanted to. I didn't.
Jimmy, I
I
gotta take
stayed
a
the
temperature.
whole time. Even, look, I didn't want to, but even if I did want to, so what? I still stayed the whole time and I didn't lose my cool. No, it's not.
Uh-huh.
Jim, I love you. Stay calm and tell her she's a bitch.
Taylor, is there a reason why you feel like you didn't win season 2?
Probably because I was perceived as maybe the villain.
You're talking too quiet.
Hey, pass some of that. It's
I don't feel like talking
here.
no more.
Well, maybe you should cool off a little. I feel like all the talking points you have about me are lifted off of my haters on like fucking like 4chan and Twitter.
Stay strong.
Oh no, it's just that the fucking weirdos that she's dealing with like fucking DM me. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not part of this. Goodbye, I'm blocking you.
But everybody has had a troll or 3, so.
Next up, the debate.
The presidential debate is heated, but mostly incoherent. The point is that the fish failed to complete enough quests. Xavier calls Vance out for being boring.
Policies, for example, I will ensure that Vance for once gets the fuck out of his chair and says something interesting once in a while.
I will see that.
And he jumps up and gets involved. Jimmy and Morrow not being present and John voting for Xavier results in a loss for President Ty. In the aftermath, John takes Jimmy aside and says he's proud of him for not blowing up. Jimmy says that he knows Letty was put up to it but resents her for going along. When the votes are tallied, Dunye double-crosses Letty and votes for Xavier anyway, and says he doesn't care that she completed his quest to fuck with Jimmy. John claims he helped give Xavier the crown because Xavier will let him bawu it back.
Is now the king of shitty, and no one will Xavier!
Tell you what, hey, I have secured us 2 items now, the crown and a card.
How did you secure the crown if it's on Xavier's head?
He's going to give it to me.
The Chud gang meets, plus Jimmy's new friend.
Dad, you okay back there? Thank you.
You kept your composure, don't worry.
I just can't tell just because I shut everything off.
I know, but I understand it was for the quest.
Dad, you okay? Yeah, you're fine, man.
We gotta kill John.
Gotta kill John?
Yep.
Makes sense.
Okay, Jimmy?
You kept your cool.
Yeah, you kept it.
Yeah, you did.
Because yeah, that was one of like the most weirdest fucking things I had to deal with is what I described I had received, and it was just like, nope.
Yeah, I kind of want to kill John.
Yeah, I told him. That's what it's saying.
I want to know what you guys think though. Honestly, like, if you guys, it would be. I think it'd be really funny.
Like you're scoped out somewhere.
Jimmy tells them what Brian said earlier, that they need to wrangle John now because he's trying to make them lose. Vance says it's like killing Lenny from Of Mice and Men. Jed announces over the loudspeaker, "Production backs your plan." Xavier arrives at the base camp and lets John wear the crown for the day as promised, and gives him another artifact, the arm of Exodia, like he said he would. To make Xavier leave the base and stop bothering everyone, Jimmy takes some Alka-Seltzer. Vance tells everyone the plan to lure John into the woods to fight a bear to make him put his goggles on, and then assassinate him. Vance says he will pretend to be stoked for John to keep up the secret. Greg drinks himself into oblivion, in grief that the town has turned to evil. Trisha manages to deliver her one line of information without a script. Vampires are walking during the day, now due to the Duke's increasing influence. Vance's assassination plot has to wait, though, because John moves on his own time. He and Letty say they feel bad, but it's the game, and John will be happier after it's done.
That's gonna be John pretty soon. He had it coming. Think of it as euthanizing him. He's got a bum leg, bum brain.
Jimmy is still irate when Ben scoops him up and tells him that Slendy stalks the woods.
I know you've been fighting vampires, and I've even seen you squabble with your team once or twice. And I know that you may not get along with everybody here, but Jimmy, there's something that you should know. There is a monster in these woods, more feared and dangerous than anything that you have yet encountered. A tall creature, pale face, as though there's nothing on it. We called him Slendy, short for Slender Man. Fred then goes into the forest and commits his body to r/creepypasta, which grants him Slendy powers.
The fish prepare to herd John into the woods and encounter vampires on the way. Both Vance and Tay's guns jam, so they are left with one final resort.
Hey, what? Your best sword, come on. Good old man, best weaponry. Jimmy is single-handedly taking all the vampires.
Boys, where are you?
God damn. Go, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy. Let's try to get his bag.
Drop the loot! Drop the loot! Drop the loot!
Thank you, boys.
Wow, Jimmy. You did it. Wow, that was masterful, Jimmy. Thank you. Go to the, we'll go to the camp, put it down.
Well, yes and no. I think it must be full. I just try a couple of times.
After the fight, Vance asks Jimmy if he's coming with the assassination team, and he says no, it doesn't feel right. Vance quotes John saying that getting Xavier to win was for the good of the team, and says killing John will be for the good of the team too. Jimmy receives a TTS.
You can still save him, Jimmy. You don't have to let this happen. You have good in your heart. He just wanted to help the team.
I need to consult the deputy.
Brian says it's completely up to the team of players. Jimmy decides, because of his friendship with him, to tell John that the other fish are plotting to kill him. There is some confusion about whether John even understands that the fish have financial motivation to make it to the end. Jimmy seems to discover that John wasn't promised a grand prize for making it to the end. And Brian implies to Jimmy that he knew Jimmy would be the one to figure out something about what John was told. Jimmy tells the others he told John about the plan, so after being warned to take initiative, Vance, Ty, and Tay throw out their overcomplicated plan and assassinate John on the spot.
I'm gonna go get my own for what I paid for. What you doing, Vance?
Stop shooting me, bro.
I'm invisible, I'm invisible, I'm invisible, I'm invisible. I'm invisible, I'm invisible, I'm invisible, I'm invisible, I'm invisible, I'm invisible. I'm invisible, I'm invisible. I'm
John, that's a
invisible.
life. It's a life, John. John, we had a chance to get the crown today during the election.
think you understand.
You joined the other side
I got us
to
the
get it
fucking
for
crown.
one
No,
day
I got us
instead
the
of
fucking crown.
you
I
had it. You
told
get
you
it
this.
for one day though,
No,
because
that
you
was
let
not
him
it.
win.
Were you there?
I was.
Were you there?
I was.
Shut the
there.
fuck up.
Xavier was fucking with us here. We knew Xavier
You said you
was
get it for the
betraying.
day.
No.
So now we have to get it from you.
That is not true. It's not just for the day.
How do you? It is for the day.
No, it is not. Did you make the deal? Were you there for it?
No. But I
No,
did,
you
I
were
did
not.
hear him announce to our whole tribe
That I
you
told
get it
you.
for the day. He's gonna let you hold it for the day.
He said it. Well, why do you want the
We
team
don't-
divided?
you betrayed
No, I didn't. I was doing the best. I got you guys fucking items, and then you guys shot me. You guys betrayed me.
Our team decided
I got
to
you guys.
vote for Ty.
John, we were trying to.
But you guys
we
never
needed-
talked to me about shit.
Yes, we did. We said we'll vote
No.
for Ty.
No. You guys decided for me. You guys didn't consult me at all.
I was trying to tell you we need to win
You
the
guys,
election to
you guys
secure
didn't
the
listen
crown,
to what I
not
had to
just for
offer
a day.
first. You guys were fucking me. You guys decided for me. Why would you guys want to decide for me when it's a team effort? You guys didn't even talk to me.
You didn't consult us about
I
making
did.
that
I
deal.
did. I
No, you
did.
didn't.
John is a
I
bitch.
did. But
Let's
you guys
drink.
wouldn't listen. I talked to you.
Like I said before, I already made it clear that I think this is a pretty retarded idea.
It is pretty retarded. Literally, this is an own team member. By killing me, you guys gonna have less chance of winning.
I know that, but we.
Wait,
need to
why
have
would
that.
you do it?
I think this is the only way we can get the crown.
It is not. How?
Because
That,
you
bro,
did
that
it too.
literally makes no sense.
We had a chance to get it. We had a chance to get it, and you fucked it up.
No,
by
I
siding with
didn't.
him.
No, I fucking
yes, you
didn't.
did. We
No,
could have
I
won the
didn't.
election if you didn't side
Bro,
with him.
I
We
did
would've
not
had
fuck it up.
We
You
would've
guys fucked it
won.
up.
We
You
would
know,
have won.
they do have a good point. The whole point, once you get tied of the crown, and then the crown would have been out.
Well, now we
And we
have
would've
the
been in
crown
power
and the
too.
fucking card though.
Oh, yeah,
We
you know,
don't
that-
have the
that-
crown.
Yes, we do.
No, it's Xavier's
No,
because he
bro.
won the election.
He's letting you hold it. It's
No,
not yours.
no, that was not it. That was not the deal.
Tay tells Vance that she was also told Xavier would hold the crystal cluster for a day. Letty says he betrayed the whole team's decision to support Ty. Jimmy negotiates that the fish stand down and that John will give Jimmy all the artifacts and stop helping Xavier. He tells John that he's been making too many decisions without his team and has admitted to wanting to turn into a vampire already. Jimmy turns around and tells Tay,
Well, now I'm back on the idea that we should kill him.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just that this is confusing, and it's like, oh, do we kill him or do we not kill him? It's like, well, now I think, do we need to kill him? Because he definitely tried to become a vampire with the Duke. Fucking made that shit.
but worries this will mean he is next. Xavier gives John the crown outright so they can negotiate. Letty tells John that the problem is John is not communicating with his team, and Tay agrees that he has not been communicating. Vance is convinced that they have to kill John to inherit the crown. John tells Vance he has to unload his gun before he hands over the artifact. The fish are attacked by vampires and escape to the base before the argument is resolved. Vance says that if they didn't have that argument, they wouldn't have had the crown, and it was supposed to happen. Jet intervenes and talks to Cowboy. Cowboy says that the X-ray John got yesterday was just the first step he needs, and the next step is an MRI, which he absolutely needs. Jet concludes that, unrelated to everything else,
I'm pulling him.
John, until you have an MRI, I'm pulling you from the show. That looks super fucked up. Okay. We could probably get you one today. But, yeah, you're hurt. And this is like an outdoor survival show.
Greg gets drunk and sexually harasses Xavier.
Swing dancing, and I don't appreciate that. You see, my image is very valuable.
You can try all you want. You're stuck in my grass, baby.
Truly now. What is you who's stuck in mine?
Still seems like you're stuck in mine.
I find myself most displeased by this. I'll be taking this for now.
Very stylish.
Could you please release those? I'm really not fond of that. Jimmy, I know you took photographic evidence that would look bad. It would look like I was engaged in the homosexual acts.
Well, believe me, I've taken far worse photos now of others.
If you see what you do, you know how strong I am.
I see. Well, we shall see about that.
Would you kindly give this to the gods over there?
Yes, I can. Unhand me, rogue. Unhand me, please. I found this most foul.
You're on the ground, baby.
You've gotten my garments dirty. This is going to cost me a decent bit of coin. But first,
Come on, baby. Squeeze out.
I must disentangle myself from this filth, you see. Please. Unhand me, rogue. Why do you want to hurt me so violently?
I'm gonna stop you from destroying this mortal realm.
I have no ruling over mutual combat.
And plus, this is a relapsed Helsing.
I
That is
can
power
have
beyond my ability.
John despawns, officially, and Jimmy takes the crown, and the shopkeeper tells him Jimmy money is the only currency. After many hours hanging out in a camera-blind spot, Letty opens her tavern, and it lasts about as long as anything that takes an entire afternoon to make wood on Fish Tank.
Okay, so does anyone want a drink or a snack?
Yeah, spend some money.
I want
Okay,
some.
come
Stop
to the
Tom.
bar.
Mom, free drinks for everyone
No,
for the
you
rest of the
can't.
day.
You can't use
Jimmy
Jimmy
dollars.
dollars.
Jimmy is the king! He's the king! Free drinks for the rest of the day.
No!
King.
Jimmy dollars! Yes!
Jimmy dollars actually
not
worth
enough.
something
That's
now.
not enough.
That is
I
insane.
need more Jimmy dollars.
Thank you, Tay-Tay.
More Jimmy dollars.
You made the menu call.
It would appear this shop is not up to code. I need to fix
Free
it
drinks for
now.
everyone.
No.
Yay.
Say goodbye. Hey, what do you... This is the
Wow.
tavern. Hey, that's half a silver.
The town people here are all corrupted.
Guys.
They are not worth our business.
Savages.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Lawless
Don't you want a
savage.
tavern?
They don't want a tavern.
Do you want a tavern or
They just
not?
want to steal stuff.
I do.
You don't have one customer. Hurry up and
Get him
order.
out! Shoot him! Shoot him! He's ruining the tavern!
Let me get. I don't know if I should shoot him.
It's fixed.
I need some music up in
Not how sumo works.
Make Greg King, big gold belt Greg.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit!
Tap out! Tap out! Tap out, son! Come on, man, boy! Never! Come on, boy! Come on, Helsing, we need you still alive! Don't make the deputy kill you, boy!
Risk control.
Come on! Oh shit! You got out!
Oh no, the sheriff!
What the hell's going on here?
Just some friendly
Fucking
wrestling.
break it up. Let him fight.
Knock that off right now. Get off my
Let
deputy.
him fight.
You back
Let him
up,
fight
son.
now.
Back off,
No,
son.
no. This is a fair and square fight, deputy.
You're drunk, son. I smell
I'm
the
not
alcohol
drunk.
on your breath.
I'm not.
Are you
drunk.
proud of me
Just
now,
open the
deputy?
door.
I mean,
Just
fuck
open
the
the
sheriff
door.
trucks are. Are you proud of me now?
Why the hell?
What are you niggas trying to follow me for?
Ty is cursed with glaucoma. The fish will have to find a blood root later in the evening, in the downs, and burn it to clear the curse. Jimmy's impatience ratchets up again when cooking dinner is much harder without John helping to tend the fire and the other fish don't assist.
Also, I don't know, since earlier, like, I feel really, uncomfortable around Jimmy.
I understand. I think he understands, that it was...
Whisper tax, 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 whisper tax.
And I'm sure if you just, say something like, hey, I'm sorry about all that, just for the vote, I'm sure he'll understand. And I understand you said some hurtful shit, too.
Yeah, it's the shit he said, that's why I feel, uncomfortable. I don't want to talk to him and,
I can talk to him for if you want me to, and have him,
I'm kind of, scared of him,
I get it. That's how I kind of was at first, I
feel like if he gets angry,
he's definitely not as on edge and unhinged as he...
Was it, worse in the other season?
I could just feel the tension way more because we were locked in a house like animals. He's able to go take a walk in moments where he's really, like what he was doing. He went and took a walk after that.
Yeah.
which is what made him miss the debate, which sucks.
I don't know why it got him. Like, I didn't even say anything that bad.
It's just, it's touchy to him. It's just touchy. And it's just Jimmy, you know. It's just Jimmy. But I bet if, you know, if there's some way, I mean, fuck.
Yeah, like, I mean, like...
It's hard to...
Like, I did, like, antagonize him, and I'll say sorry for that, but it's like, I'm, like, really, like, pissed. Like, why did he, like...
Jimmy's a real man and should be respected. He cooks for his friends and these lovely ladies.
Like, I'm not, like, being like, oh, like those TTSs that are like, you got raped or whatever. Like, I would never say something like that.
It's just,
Bitches!
It's just Jimmy. It's just Jimmy. It's tough because I'd rather it be something that's private.
I'd wager that all this talk about vertical bars and ass would make John thirsty. Where is the silly Billy?
Whatever happened earlier, you know, with the debate, all that.
Jimmy did actually pee in your bed. It was gross as hell.
I didn't. If I was going to do anything to you, I would have already done it. I'm not like John.
Threw a mallet at a girl. Don't apologize. Keep up the pressure and dismantle that artist. It's your specialty.
I mean, as long as, I mean, fuck. Like, y'all both knew that
How are we
was
going to
what
spin
that
this one,
was.
Tay? Vertical bar, vertical bar,
Like,
vertical
y'all
bar,
both
vertical
knew
bar.
that it was for the,
Tee-hee-hee.
you know, the fucking question. Right?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Jimmy, shove more food into your mouth and get closer.
I really didn't.
It disarms the women.
Because, I mean, I'm glad you told me, too, because I did, you know, get in his ear while it was going on for that reason. But, you know, I do feel like, Jimmy, you probably did say things, like you said things you probably shouldn't have said.
I withheld things.
Understandably. And, I mean, at least you withheld it and didn't, you know, fully go off.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I do feel like, you know, at least you may need to, you should probably apologize.
Admin told me.
Sorry,
Admin
buddy.
told me. Admin told me. Admin told me. Admin told me.
Do you really
Admin
mean
told me.
it?
Admin told me. Admin told me.
Yeah.
I didn't bring up anything about your personal life.
Good.
With John gone, we need some content.
What-
so
what-
you
what-
retards need to start having meltdowns.
If you don't think season 2 is not part of my personal life at this point, and that
It was public information, you know?
When your lungs fill with blood and your vision fades, don't take
Hey,
it
look, like I
personally.
said, you want to know the full
You see,
story? I'll
Jimmy
tell
was
you once
sweaty.
this is all done.
Right, Tay?
Literally, like,
don't
I
have the
did
full
that
story.
as part of the quest.
Yeah, I know. And so all you had to do was just stop, but you see how you keep
Look at
bringing
yourself.
it back
Get it
up
together,
when I'm
brother.
trying
Come the
to
fuck on. Are
disengage
you a man
and
or
leave.
not?
The main thing is that she's just worried about, like, that you're gonna, like, freak out on her.
No, there's nothing. No, bro, there's nothing to worry about. Like, for fuck's sake, we just had a fun time. It was just about to be you and me against the vampires. Only thing I would have freaked out at you then. Don't be silly.
Yeah, well, I still, like...
With all due
Jimmy,
respect,
let it be
whoever is
honest.
convincing you
Tay
that,
kinda looks like
oh,
Elliot
Jimmy's
Page.
super violent,
I'm invisible.
Yeah, I'm really not like that. You can ask Haley.
Letty, you
And
look
I,
like
you know,
Lady.
I was telling her that, but I do, you know, Jimmy, I'm sure you know, too, that you probably, you said it, like,
Yeah.
Let us know we got
Where
parasocial.
in my life, I have no interest in like going after you or anything like that. None of this shit's an act. Like me being just me, I'm just relaxing. That's why I'm just kind of just taking it easy, just fucking off, doing whatever.
But, I mean, you do admit, though, that
Jimmy,
you
why
did
did you
say
lose
shit.
season 2? Tell Letty.
You shouldn't.
Jimmy, why did you lose
Yeah.
season 2? Tell Letty.
But hey, you know,
Jimmy,
that's kind of like a mutual thing.
I mean,
You could have just left it alone. That's all I'm saying.
Dear
I'm sorry for
Pilgrim
my
Jim,
part.
you honor me. You're very beautiful. I
Like-
offer 100 prayers for your safety.
I don't know, I just
Find
feel like
help
it's
in
not
John
fair bringing up
6:22,
shit like
8:16.
sexual trauma. Like, I wouldn't do that to anyone.
As if season 2 wasn't traumatizing to me, they put me through the same Utah program. I fucking escaped, bro.
Like, I'm not gonna argue with you.
And that's why I fucking withheld a lot of shit, and that's why I'm sorry for bringing that up.
the rest of their conversation is in shitty where it can't be heard. Jimmy has a man talk with Vance. Vance agrees Jimmy was being pushed, but refuses to state his opinion because he doesn't understand what happened. TTS calls him a plain bagel. The pressing issue of Ty being blind overrides the conflict. Jimmy apologizes again, and Letty apologizes for antagonizing him after being reminded by TTS. They talk about John. Tay says she doesn't hate him, but can't take shit from him. Vance says if John was in his shoes, he would have done the same. Jimmy says, "I love you, buddy," but that John was being unfair to the girls. Not 5 minutes later, John returns to the realm and accuses Vance of cheating by shooting him when he didn't have his goggles up. Vance says he thought the assassination was the only way to get the crown and admitted he was wrong.
Sorry, bro. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not fucking sorry. If you were, you would have never done it. I got you guys 2 fucking artifacts. You guys would have gotten 1. The first thing you guys want to do is kill me for helping the team. That's fucked.
We can talk about it.
John refuses to forgive him.
John. John.
What?
Can you hear me out for a bit?
Why?
Because I mean,
what,
we got.
Plot again, bro.
Huh?
You're just gonna fucking plot against me again. It's not fucking
dude.
simple.
I'm not, dude. Listen, I literally thought it was the only way to progress in the game.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Well, this is fucking
that's what I thought.
This is fucking like Skyrim.
That's what
There's
I
multiple
thought.
fucking options, dog.
John, it's what I thought, and I was wrong. Okay? I'm wrong. And I'm sorry that I did that. I thought it was the only way.
Well, no, you didn't.
That's literally what I thought. You don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking that was the only way to get that crown.
But they go straight in day hunter and you really stirred. But I'd be going with you that the dishonest person right you knew. The country songs brave and get spiked and I can drain them both. Well, has been my 2 dare give war modest boys.
Letty says she is happy John is back, and that she hated John before they came on, but now they're besties again. The Duke meets with John. John says he's found out which of the fish all conspiring against him, Vance, Tawi, and Ty. He says he's saved them repeatedly and they don't return to favor. Duke shows John Xavier's true name, then turns him.
Do I have to pronounce this correctly?
As best you can, John. It's... Oh, John, for my part of the bargain. You gotta go down. Go hurt your leg. Don't get this in your mouth or eyes. It's not that type of fake blood. You turn your head.
When John is turned, he remarks that he is supwised. Weddy was the only one who did not betray him. The fish discover John and are ambushed.
I'm tied up. I need help.
Are you okay?
No. I've been wounded badly. Vance,
John, I don't know.
untie
This
me,
looks,
Vance.
this looks
Help
suspicious.
me,
It looks
Vance.
a little bit like
Untie me, Vance.
It's turned into a van.
John, why do you look so different?
Vance, untie me.
You look a little strange.
Untie.
Oh my god! Oh, fire! Oh, just fire!
Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy!
Letty has suffering from an odor of putrescence. No man can stand to be within 10 feet of her, or they will start to vomit.
Untie me.
You've been turned to a vampire.
No, I have not.
Yeah, huh?
No.
You got that same gay goth
What are
makeup
you
on.
talking about, Jimmy? Just save me. Untie me. I literally have 2 swords. You guys know.
Oh my god!
Faggot piece of shit!
Untie me.
Whoops.
Behind you, retard!
At base, they burn the Bloodroot and defend the base from the east and west. Vance demonstrates a clever new build to get past the inaccuracy of his rifle. He fakes out the vampires by holding his sword ready, then shoots them with the rifle hidden under his arm when they are close enough to hit. Jimmy takes advantage of his inherited primal roar skill and high observation rolls to alert his allies to incoming waves.
Get him! Get him! Over here!
Tay plays flex and moves up and down the lane.
Jimmy, you are leveling up today.
I am? Holy shit. Thank you.
Jimmy has proven himself in battle to an incredible degree.
I told them not to take your weapon away.
Thank you, Duke.
I told them that you would be a strong fighter and prove yourself in battle. Yes.
Thank you.
You will surely make... You will surely make a handsome addition to whichever team you finally choose to join.
The actual reason I'm leveling you up today, Jimmy, is because you injured Taylor. That's how efficient you were in battle.
I really didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
You sprained her wrist.
Well done, Jimmy.
Well done.
Wait, did I actually?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
He is given a shout microphone to replace the sword and learns his first dragon shout, Chupapi Munyayo. Fatty tries to break the fire pit.
Making sure we're safe. Look at this.
Thank you, Lord Thaddeus, for protecting
It cannot hold the king's weight yet alone. The weight to feed a can.
Fuck off. Fuck off. We need this shit to cook and eat. Fuck off.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
The Duke and Fatty try to teach him about Mother Canna, the goddess of weed, until he cheers up a little.
My friend, in your voice, it will sound louder than any boom you have ever heard. And any enemy you have will be kissing death like some love-struck Japanese schoolgirl to an entity monster.
I don't want to kiss this. No,
Jet levels him up again arbitrarily to level 4. He approaches Fatty and says he feels like a piece of shit for spraining Taylor's wrist, and Fatty gives him a pep talk and asks the staff to tell Taylor and TJ he's sorry, then leaves to spend some time alone in the woods. John confronts Vance and Ty and says they should have been grateful to him, and that shooting him with his goggles off was unfair. Vance said all signs were pointing to John deciding to become a vampire, and that it was what they thought they had to do for the show. John said they should have talked to him, and that Tay was wrong to tell Jimmy not to revive him when they found him covered in blood. Letty says they're discriminating against him for wearing makeup. They're mobbed by all their nighttime antagonists, and when things get truly desperate, Jimmy has a stroke of retard genius.
The goblin is red! It is beautiful!
Jimmy, knock that off. Okay.
Forest fire! This process.
We're just a dodgeball for desperate measures. All I did...
The team wipes, and Letty revives the team with a scroll, but the ammo box containing the rest of her scrolls are stolen by a goblin, and Vance's rifle is taken. The goblin asks if they have the crown, and they say no, and he leaves. The OGs talk at the fire while the other fish sleep or patrol. I feel somewhat bad here. As I alluded to earlier, Letty seems to have spent most of the day in video and audio blind spots, so there's a chance to catch up here even though the substance is lost. Letty and John are now feeling much closer today, based on how they talk to each other about religion, their lives, and spirituality. Vance says his demon is not being able to focus when a lot of people are talking. Letty says she wants to have chats by the fire every evening, and she's getting into the game more every day. They say the only thing that's worse about 2.5 compared to a regular season is their clothes are getting filthy.